I'm not using liquid blush today. Who am I? I don't know. I see how my under eye. Now we're giving summer, sis.
No basics on. Yeah. I'm a buy a measure for my mama when I finally make it take on my.
Hey Stush Gang, welcome back to another slate with Stushy. So today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I'm actually going to be doing my makeup. I have a few new products that I really want to test out with you guys, and I want to just chit chat, come on here and chat with you guys, chop it up with you guys. I feel like I haven't done my makeup on camera in a little while, so here we are. If you're interested in hearing me chit chat, then please stay tuned, keep on watching. If you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below. I don't know if we'll be at 5K by the time this video goes up, but we're damn near almost there, so make sure you guys subscribe down below. And if you enjoy Get Ready With Me, then please leave your girl a big thumbs up. Drop a comment down below on anything that occurs in this video. If you have a question, any thoughts, if you like something that I did, drop a comment down below. Let's continue the conversation, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's jump right into it. I was on Instagram and I was asking you guys for some get ready with me topics because I woke up today. It is April 27th and I wrote in my journal and I damn near was closing out the month. We have 3 more days left in the month of April. Girl, I was closing out the month. April was fun. April was cute, but I'm ready. I'm ready for March. But did I just say March? I'm ready for May. Girl, get your ones together. I'm ready for May, and I'm excited to see what May is going to bring. So I really wanted to get on here, as I told you guys in the intro, I really wanted to get on here and basically just do my makeup and just talk to you guys just a little bit. But I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about. I don't mind getting on camera and just doing my makeup, but I feel like it's boring for you guys because I'm not talking about nothing. I'm just saying, oh, I'm using this, I'm using this, I'm using this, and I'm not really talking about anything. But I asked you guys on Instagram what you guys wanted me to talk about. By the way, I am filming with one less ring, well, not a ring light, one less softbox today. I usually use my mini softboxes from Noor. I usually use 2 of them. I'm only using 1 today, so I really want to see how it looks once I've edited it and compared it to my other video where I normally use my 2 softboxes. But let me know how you guys are liking this. I feel like I'm not as washed out, but I don't know. We'll see once I edit it. But yeah, I do want to throw that in there. But definitely drop a comment down below. Let me know how y'all feeling the lighting. But I asked you guys on Instagram what you guys wanted me to talk about today, and a few of you guys were saying to talk about summer plans for the summer because we outside, and that's a fact. I don't know about you, it's gonna be a Stush Girl spring and a Hot Girl summer. Okay, we're definitely outside. Somebody else was saying I think Grace said we outside, and then Zay was like, summer plans, what do you have planned for the summer? And my BFF was saying to talk about summer plans again. So I'm like, all right, let me sit down and tell y'all what I got planned for the summer, or what I'd like to accomplish, what I'd like to do this summer. So I guess we'll be getting into a summer bucket list. But what I am going to do right quick is my brows. I'm using my Universal MVP brow wax styler from Fenty, which I'm surprised hasn't finished it yet, but I'm happy it hasn't finished it yet. Sometimes I'm rushing for work and I forget to apply this, but I feel like it really does aid in make my brows look the best. Okay, your girl is back. I did my brows. They're not 100% blended out like the concealer, but it's fine. I know I'm probably gonna do eyeshadow at some point, and I'm gonna put on foundation shortly, but they look pretty good. Today I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade in ebony to fill in my tail, and I went in with the Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills in dark brown to just fill in the inner portion of my brows. Today I'm going to be using the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation with hyaluronic acid, turmeric, and ashwagandha. I got it right. It is coming from a black-owned business that is now at Sephora. LYS is also a clean brand, a cruelty-free brand, a vegan brand, and a gluten-free brand. No, it's actually on there. It's a gluten-free brand as well. I knew I was missing something. I picked this up during the Sephora sale, and I swatched it on camera for you guys. If you guys haven't checked out my Sephora sale, my Sephora VIB haul, then definitely check that video out. I'll leave it linked up above. But it's actually going to be my first time trying this on camera, or trying this on my face. So what I realized is on the packaging it says confidence without compromise. I like that. I got the shade DPG1, and I'm hoping that it matches. I mentioned that I picked this shade up hoping to get a darker color for the summer because we outside. Okay, we are definitely outside. I know I'm going to tan just a bit. I'm still going to be wearing my SPF, but I know I'm going to tan some. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump it on my face. I did, ooh, I'd be scared because sometimes the first pump can definitely get on your clothes. Okay, but as you guys saw, I primed with my Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer. So let's see what this is giving. Right now, the color match is looking great for right now, this current season. But let's talk about my summer plans, right? That's what y'all are here for. I wrote down a little list because I low-key have a few things that I want to do this summer. The first thing being traveling more. So you guys saw that I went to Jamaica for my birthday and for my best friend's birthday. Had a good old time. If y'all haven't checked that video out as yet, sis, I highly recommend you check it out. It's low-key at like 30,000 views right now. So either people was really trying to visit Jamaica or they just liked the energy that I was giving in that Jamaica vlog. But regardless, grateful for the views that we got on that video. But I'd love to travel some more this summer. I didn't do any traveling last summer because we were inside. And actually, I feel like a lot of people were complaining about not being able to go outside last summer or not being able to go out at all during the pandemic. But I feel like I still did a lot of things during the pandemic. Yeah, we had to wear a mask and stuff, but I felt like looking back at my pictures, I feel like I did a lot of things. Okay, I think I like this. But I want to travel more. One of the, well, two places that I like to go to, I'll actually give y'all three. One being out of the country, it's just Tulum. I really want to go to Tulum. I feel like everybody and their mother in New York has traveled to Tulum, and I still haven't been able to visit. I want to go to Tulum first before like Cancun, because I haven't I haven't been to Cancun either. And Cabo, I'd like to go to Cabo as well. I feel like Cabo is definitely vacation vibes though. Slash, you could do a girls trip there, but I feel like it's more so vacation vibes. So on camera, I feel like it looks good. In person, it looks good. I feel like it's a little dark though in person, so I feel like this will be great for the summertime. But I'm gonna conceal and do my Tiznai today, so I think it'll work out just fine. Pero yes, I really want to go to Tulum. Tulum has been calling my name. The food, like I've been watching Tulum vlogs. I've been watching Tulum vlogs for like the last 2 months on YouTube, girl. And I just need to be there. I need to experience Tulum. I would love to just go there and just eat at all of the restaurants, visit Pablo Escobar's mansion, just do a lot of things. I've been definitely like keeping track of places that people have been going to when they travel to Tulum in certain vlogs, so that I have my list locked and ready for whenever I do book my flight for Tulum. I actually wanted to go with my mom for her birthday, but she just wasn't saying nothing. So I'm like, all right, sis, you know what? I was trying to treat you for your birthday. She wasn't saying nothing. One thing about my mom, you low-key got to just book it for her. You can't give her an option, and I should have done that, but next time. So yeah, Tulum is definitely on my list. Cabo and Cancun as well, but mostly Tulum. That's the one that I was talking about out of country. I'd really like to go back to Miami as well. I've only been to Miami once. I'm going over my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Concealer in 415. BT Dubs, if I don't mention the product, it's going to be linked down below because sometimes I can't write and whistle. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd like to go back to Miami. I've only traveled to Miami once, and that was when I was in college. I went for Memorial Weekend. A Memorial Weekend. I think that might have been 2016. We're in 2021, baby, so you do the math. It's been a while. So I really want to go back to Miami. There were a few things that I didn't get to do when I was in Miami. I think it's called Wynwood Art. I didn't get to go to Wynwood. I think that's what it's called, where you can see all of the murals and experience that part of Miami. I didn't get to go to Miami Finger Licking, which is everyone's favorite place to go to. I love DJ Khaled. When I used to follow him on Snapchat, when Snapchat was like that, girl, he was always at Finger Licking, Miami Finger Licking. And if you guys don't know, it's a restaurant, a soul food restaurant, I believe. It's a place that you must visit when you travel to Miami, apparently. I wasn't able to get food from there the last time. So I'd love to revisit Miami. And I feel like when I traveled to Miami, there were a ton of people because it was Memorial Weekend. So I'd like to visit when it's not like a holiday, just to experience it without the crowd. And I really want to go back to Cali. I must return to Cali. Cali is like one of my dream locations. I would love to own own property in Cali. I would love to reside in Cali for at least like 2-3 years, no cap. Because even though New York has a lot of food, I'm a big foodie if you're new here. Even though New York, we have a lot of restaurants, I feel like Cali, bruh, just certain things like that. Certain things that you'll find in Cali, you just won't find it in New York. That's one of the reasons why I really want to go to Cali. And low-key, I feel like the air is different. I know their air is horrible, but I feel like I breathe differently when I'm over there. I know their air quality is horrible, but I don't know, I just love, when I went there, I felt like I was a whole new person, and I love that for me. So I really want to return to Cali. There were a lot of things that I wasn't able to do when I visited. I did go, I think that was for my 22nd or 21st birthday, I can't remember, but I need to revisit Cali for sure, for sure, for sure. Next on my summer list, things that I would like to do this summer: visit more museums slash exhibitions. So my mom really wants to go to the Van Gogh art exhibition that's supposed to, I think it might be open already, but she really wants to go to that. So I'll probably be going to that at some point this summer. I'm actually going to an exhibition tomorrow with my twin. We're going to see the Cause exhibition. So that will probably be in an upcoming vlog. I'm trying to see how my face looks. I'm looking very dewy, very, very dewy. And I knew that this foundation was a more hydrating foundation simply because there's avocado oil in there, and it mentions that hyaluronic acid is also in its formula. So that's why I went in with the soft matte primer. But maybe we need a more mattifying primer for the summertime, girl, because I would hate to be slipping and sliding this summer. That is not cute. But I like the finish that it's giving, very, very skin-like. But I love going to exhibitions slash pop-ups. When Fenty Beauty initially launched, she had a pop-up shop in Dumbo. I went to that. Really enjoyed the Color Factory Museum. I really enjoyed the Ice Cream Museum. I just really like going to little exhibitions and museums. This might work for summer because it is just a little dark. What am I seeing here? I didn't blend out this contour properly, girl. Wait a minute. Regarding dark spots, I feel like I don't really see them that much. How y'all feel on the color? I feel like I could definitely work with it now, and I could definitely bring it into summer because it is a little dark. Well, it's darker than I would like for this season, but I could definitely work with it for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and set. I'm actually going to set with my Honey Translucent. You know why? Because I feel like my Honey Translucent is a little bit more mattifying than the regular translucent from Laura Mercier. So that's what I'm going to use to set with today, being that our foundation is a bit more hydrating, more on the dewy side. Not too long ago I mentioned that I'm a huge foodie. I would like to visit a lot more restaurants this summer. I have an ongoing list. Legit, I have an ongoing list of restaurants that I would like to visit. Some for Brooklyn, some for Manhattan, most of them Manhattan. If you guys are new here, I do live in New York. I live in the Bronx, and I have a lot of restaurants on my list that are in Brooklyn. And one thing, listen, if you're from the Bronx, you know we do not like to leave our borough. We do not want to go to Brooklyn, but there are so many nice restaurants, or I think they're nice restaurants in Brooklyn, and I'm like, bruh, you just gonna have to take the trip and go, because there's no other way you're gonna be able to experience these restaurants if you don't go. This summer I might be in Brooklyn, not every weekend, but I might be in Brooklyn. I might have to actually plan the day out, like, all right, we're going to Brooklyn today, sis. I can experience some of these restaurants. I can dine at some of these restaurants. But yeah, we do not like to leave our borough whatsoever. I barely like going to Manhattan. I like going to Manhattan sometimes, and I have to plan it, like, all right, this week or next week we're gonna go to Manhattan, we're gonna take the Metro North, or we're gonna drive. Girl, we just rather stay in our borough. At least that's how all my friends, we don't like going to Brooklyn. If we live in the Bronx, I'ma holler at you. I'ma either find you in Manhattan, we'll meet halfway, or I'm just not gonna see you at all. Okay, also want to go to Kimoto. This one is in Brooklyn. I might actually be going there tomorrow. So see, I'm already checking stuff off the list. I might actually be going there tomorrow, and that one is in Brooklyn. So I'm checking two things off the list. I'm going to Brooklyn, and I'm gonna dine at a restaurant in Brooklyn. I also want to head to Dumbo a lot more this summer. During my staycation last summer, I traveled to Dumbo and visited Time Out, which is a rooftop restaurant, and that was really nice. So I really want to revisit Dumbo. So see, it sounds like I'm going to be in Brooklyn damn near all summer, but I really want to start leaving my borough a little bit more, But the thing about traveling to another borough in New York City is it just takes so long for you to get somewhere. Like, you spend half of your time traveling, and that's the annoying thing. So I feel like that's why majority of the time I'm just like, all right, Harlem, Manhattan, Brooklyn, not happening. Really and truly. Speaking of Brooklyn, I really want to go to Coney Island. I've never been to Coney Island, and I feel like that's kind of sad. How have you never been to Coney Island? Like, I need to pack my bag and visit Coney Island, just experience the boardwalk and, you know, that whole scene. Right now I'm just pressing in my powder just so that my face can be set and we're not slipping and sliding, because I am about to get into some eyeshadow. I don't want my makeup to move around while I'm doing so. I need to go to Coney Island, so friends of mine, let me know who trying to go. My problem is I want to go all these places, but I don't want to drive. 1, 2, 3, not the driver. 1, 2, 3, not it. I don't want to be the driver. That's my problem. I'm tired of driving. I love driving sometimes. Hold on, I'm trying to open my phone. I like driving sometimes, but 75% of the time, I don't want to drive. I want to pause real quick because I do want to get into eyeshadow. I don't know what I'm going to actually use today, but I know I want to do a blue look. I don't want it to be too complex, too complicated, because maybe time, but I want it to look like I spent a lot of time on it, if that makes sense. So I'm between using the Warrior palette from Juvia's Place. I'm looking at these two blues at the bottom. Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. This is the Sapphire Obsessions palette. And I'm looking at literally all the blues in here. I'm looking at this one, I'm looking at this one, looking at this one. I'm gonna ride and whistle. I'm gonna just do my eyes while talking to y'all. And I think I'm gonna use my Natasha Denona palette as well. This one is the Peak eyeshadow palette. I think I'm just gonna use the orange. So speaking of driving, right? I follow a few pages on Instagram that basically let you know about things that you can do in New York City. One is literally called, I think, like things you can do in New York City. So I always am on the lookout for things that I could do in my own city, because I'm a homebody, but I like going out as well. Like, there are some days where I'm like, all right, we outside, you know what I mean? Like, who's with it? If no one's with it, I'm going by myself. So I've been seeing, well, during the pandemic, I was seeing a lot of talk about drive-in movie theaters, and I'm like, yo, I didn't know that this was in New York City. Whenever I think about drive-in movie theaters, I think about Atlanta, I think about down south, maybe even Jersey, because Jersey's fancy. They be having everything over there. I need to start traveling to Jersey a lot more too. My nose is kind of holding up just a little bit too. I'm watching it. I am watching it just to see if she's starting to sweat, but she's kind of holding up, not gonna lie. I've been seeing drive-in movie theaters being promoted, but these are in Manhattan. Well, this specific one, I think, was in Manhattan. So I'm like, hold up. So that's definitely on my summer list. I ain't trying to be the one to drive, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like that'd be such a vibe. That's a cute little date night, but I feel like you can also do that with friends. That'd be really nice to do with some of your friends. So friends, if y'all are watching this, we out to a drive-in movie theater. I'm with it. And I'm not too sure if movie theaters are open as yet. They might be, I don't know, but I feel like with a drive-in movie theater, you could bring your own snacks, bring your own alcohol. Certain movie theaters don't provide you with alcohol unless you're going to iPick. If you're not familiar with that, if you live in New York City, iPick is one movie theater where they actually cater to you. You just sit down, they'll come to you, take your order and everything. So check out iPick if they're open. I'm not sure if they're open. I don't know if I like where I'm going with this, but I'm gonna just move with it. I don't know if the movies that they show are new or if they're old. I feel like a lot of them are older movies, but I feel like that'd still be a vibe. So instead of being in your house and, you know, setting up shop and all that, just bring your pillow, bring a cooler, bring your bottles, bring your snacks. You can even order like takeout and take out right before the movie, drive up and just watch it. I feel like that's such a cute idea. I'm happy that they introduced that in New York City. I feel like a lot of times we feel like we have to leave our town, leave our city to try new things, when sometimes it's right at your fingertip. It's right in your city. That being said, I'm gonna shut up real quick because I low-key need to focus. I see myself needing to focus, so I'm gonna shut up right quick. Okay, this is where we at right now. This is where we at right now. I'm going to go back in with a little bit more of that orange because she's not dark, but I don't want her to be so dark. Going with a little bit more of that orange right here. Blend that a little bit, and I think I'm gonna put a pop of something in the inner corner. My nose is holding up, you guys. Okay, LYS, like I really haven't had to powder my nose at all. Usually I would have left powder on my nose. We're doing really good. She's cute. She real cute. What are we doing? I don't know what I want to add to the inner corner yet, but I think on the lower lash line though, I'm gonna add this yellow looking shade. That'll waken up the eye a bit. You see how that kind of woke us up a little bit? I like that. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of my CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean Mascara to my eyes, and I'm going to put something in my waterline. Nose is starting to sweat just a little bit, so I'm jumping back into the face real quick. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. I'm using my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. I have one more thing on my list. Oh, two more things on my list. Two more things on my list. Was that summer or spring when Content Corner had their picnic? I attended. That was actually my first picnic. To my knowledge, that was my first picnic ever. And I had a really good time. I enjoyed setting up the picnic. The event itself was really nice. So I'd really like to do another picnic this summer, maybe 2 more picnics this summer. I feel like it's a great outdoor activity even during the pandemic. It's a great little vibe. It's a cute little vibe. You just have to find a location, get there early if it's a popular park, because I'm not gonna lie, we were kind of in the sun at the picnic that I went to, but definitely find a nice little shaded location, set up shop and get into it. I'm not using liquid blush today. Who am I? I don't know. This is a really pretty orange brush to pick up the orange that we have in our eyes. She is bright. What do I want to use for highlighter? Okay, for highlighter, I think I'm going to be using I was going to use my Danessa Myricks, but I'm not going to use my Danessa Myricks today. I'm going to use my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. This is a really nice highlighter. This is my fave. She was the one I was gravitating to before Danessa Myricks. So pretty. Another new product that, oh, that was the blush I was supposed to use. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm still gonna add a little bit. We're gonna be blushed up today. I'm going in with my Sephora. This is new too. This is what I was supposed to use, girl. This is the Sephora Collection Empower Trio Palette. I'm gonna use a little bit of this blush because we kind of blushed up and but I'm gonna use a little bit of her. Tap just a little bit. And I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this highlighter. I don't know if it's really doing much because I do have Laura Geller does her thing on her own. So I think I'm gonna have to give the highlighter a try on its own another day. We're looking very glowy, that I do know. Now I'm going in with this new bronzer. This one is from the Sephora collection. It is the color Ibiza. My sis Tyra said that this is a great bronzer, so I went to pick it up. To my knowledge, this is the darkest shade. I could be wrong, but I think this is the darkest shade, which that ain't that dark in my opinion. It ain't that dark. I'm going in with this Shockwave Neon Liner from LA Girl. This is the color Screamin'. And I'm going to put that in my waterline just to brighten up the under eye just a little bit. That alone gives me anxiety and makes my nose sweat. No cap. Another thing that I would like to do is take a boat ride in New York City. I know y'all are probably like, in New York City, girl, what? But I actually saw something on Instagram, again, things you should do in New York City. There was a whole sauna on a yacht in New York City. Now, I know it's probably expensive as hell, but okay. Forget the sauna. I'd like to do a boat ride in New York City. On a hot summer day, I feel like that'd be a vibe. Y'all see how my under eye, now we're giving summer, sis. Before we were giving fall, now we're giving summer. I'm going to pop on some lashes. I'm actually going to be using my lashes. This is my old box. If you are new here, I do have a lash business, but all my new boxes are in my inventory. I haven't given myself a new boxes yet. I'm still holding my old boxes. Going in with the style Stush, so that way we can see the eyes in all its glory. And I'm using my Capra NYC tweezers because duh. I really need to take this nail polish off, y'all. But yes, I really want to do a boat ride in New York City. I got on a ferry, was that during quarantine? I feel like that was pre-quarantine, but I definitely want to get on another little boat or another little ferry this summer in New York City. Baby. Okay, now my nose is sweating. Now she's sweating. That's real cute. Yep, it is. Okay, we're getting into lips. I'm using one of my current favorite lip pencils. This is the Sephora lip pencil in number 17, Molasses. Yes, hunty. I want a little defined lip action today. Face is doing her thing. I just want to say that. Going in with my Artist Couture lip gloss. This is Uncensored 2.0. Just for a dark nude tea. Oh, baby. I'm trying to think if I want to top it off with this Marc Jacobs. I'm going to use a little bit of this Marc Jacobs lip gloss. This is Sugar. I'm going to add a little bit into portion. My last step is to go on with my Patrick Ta. I need to get a full size. This is She's Expensive lip gloss. This is gonna give us just a little bit of shine. It's a look. I didn't even set my face yet. Wow, she's very dewy. She is very dewy. We're gonna need a matte primer, Stush. Y'all already know the dealio. I'm gonna use my Make It Last sunscreen setting spray from Milani with an SPF of 30. And this can definitely give you a little bit more dew, so I didn't spray too much. Slow-mos, shall we? Baby, this is the finished look, and let me tell you something. It's a look. I was in the bathroom a while ago because I had to wash my hands before putting on the shirt, which is my mother's, because girl, I couldn't even bother to open my closet because I would have had to move my setup just to find a shirt. Found this in her closet and I'm like, all right, this is going on. It kind of matches my under eye, so this is what we're wearing. Mommy, if you're watching this, I might actually have to take this shirt for a look because it's a look. It's a look. Okay, but yes, this is the finished look. I really like how this look turned out. I can't wait to take pictures. That's what I'm actually gonna do as soon as I finish recording this video. So I hope you guys really enjoyed getting ready with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me talk about my summer plans, things that I have planned for the summer, my summer bucket list. Now I just gotta hold myself and y'all gotta hold me to accomplishing these things, to completing these things, to checking these things off my list. So down below, I actually want to know what you guys have on your summer bucket list. What are some things that you guys would like to do this summer 2021, because we are definitely outside outside safely. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave your girl a big thumbs up down below. If you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below so we want you to become a part of the Stush Gang. And make sure your post notifications are also turned on so that way you're alerted whenever I upload the next Get Ready With Me. I don't know what the next topic is going to be. If you guys want me to talk about something specific, then leave a topic down below. And don't forget that all the products that I used in today's video can be found down below, so make sure you guys check them out if you were interested in testing out any of these products. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a tea. It looks really good. She's really cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys. Vegan and cruelty free. Now my Mac will sleep. To pick up the orange that I have in, to pick up the order. Y'all already know you guys did. Don't forget to leave your girl a big